Derek Klassen of the 33rd team does his annual quarterback rankings. I think he does them like kind of quarterly throughout the season too. But official quarterback rankings post Super Bowl, this is what he came up with. This is what he cooked up. And Nick, I want you especially to pay attention to this one because I don't know if you got to see this yet, or if you want to pull up on your phone and look from Slack, or just pause the stream. You notice something in there, Spinny? Jared, Xavier, Goff. Okay, I think it's Jared John. 14.
Below Jordan Love. Below Kyler Murray, Geno Smith, Kirk Cousins.
What the fuck?
Dak Prescott at 6, dude. Like,
I know.
what the fuck is this shit with Dak Prescott?
I still don't get the Dak Prescott love.
Get out of here.
Hurts at 17.
Hurts at 17, kind of wild.
It's kind of crazy after the year he had.
What'd you say, Chris?
Lawrence at 8 is kind of crazy too after the year he had.
Richardson over Hurts. Richardson over Hurts too. All right.
I mean, the back half of Hurts was kind of horrendous, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. Mahomes number 1. For anybody listening on audio, I apologize. So basically, what we have here is Mahomes number 1, Lamar Jackson 2. I'm cool with that. Allen 3. I'm cool with that. Herbert at 4. I'm actually cool with that. That's not where I would have put him. I personally had I probably put Burrow number 4, but Herbert at 4, Stafford at 5, Prescott at 6, Stroud at 7, Lawrence at 8, Burrow at 9, Love at 10, and then Kyler Murray, Geno Smith, Kirk Cousins, 14, Jared Goff. Nicholas Koloff, you got it in front of you?
Yep.
How you feeling, champ?
What is this goddamn list? You got Goff at 14 after he just led his team and put up top 5 numbers all across the board for quarterbacks, and you got him at 14. This guy's a joke. I don't agree with him at all. I'd take Goff over Cousins, Geno, Kyler. Jordan Love still has to prove it, so I'd take it over him. I'd take him over Dak any day. Stafford's on his last legs. Yeah, I think this is a shit list personally. A horrible list.
Ship God. This list is diabolical.
Put it up one more time, Chris.
This list blows.
Look at this.
This is,
Kyler effing Murray at 11.
Yeah. Kyler Murray's... this guy loves Kyler Murray. We do know that because he had Kyler Murray above Goff before he even played a game yet.
Yeah.
And the last time we looked at one of his lists. But, like... What did Geno do to say that he was better than Goff last year?
I can't put Geno.
What did Trevor Lawrence do to say that he was better than Goff last year? Dak Prescott at 6 is fucking crazy, bro. Like, stop slobbing Dak's knob. Stop. He's not that good. He's not that good.
Dak is barely in the top 10 for me.
If he's in the top 10 at all. I think the top 3 are good. Top 4.
Yeah, top 3 you got.
Top 4 are good.
Everything after that is, I mean, yeah, even top 4, there's arguments for, all right, Spinning?
Hurts below Richardson, like.
I don't hate.
AR played, 3 games?
I don't hate it.
Is this a projection?
Yes, obviously got to be projections.
It says off-season quarterback power rankings.
It's got to be a pound-for-pound projections of like what they're going to be.
Rodgers.
I mean, the way it Hurts ended the season was despicable. It was awful.
And Desmond Ritter should be last.
Who's he over? Watson,
Levis, Howell, O'Connell, Pickett. Okay, if you want to put Zappy last, cool, but Desmond Ritter should not be over 5 different quarterbacks.
Yeah, actually, I agree with that. Desmond Ritter should be way lower. I didn't even get that far on the list. I didn't even actually pay attention to that side of the thing at all. Brock Purdy at 18.
Bryce Young should be 3rd from last.
Hold on, is that Tua Tagovailoa at 19?
19.
Oh, shit, son.
Purdy and dude, this is.
Hey, this dude Derek's got fucking balls of steel, son.
It's crazy.
He put 2 at 19.
If you're doing projections, I think Anthony Richardson will be better than some of those guys based on his arm talent and what we saw out of him. But he played 3 games last year. I'm not putting him over Tua, Purdy, or Hurts. I'm not putting him over those guys yet.
Spinny.
If you're telling me this is what you think, but.
Who's your number one?
You would put 2024 projections, quarterback projections, like not power rankings, not off-season power rankings.
I think it's a pound for pound.
Richardson can't even move yet. He's still doing fucking physical training. How is he a power? Oh, God, dude. I'm freaking out right now.
I can see it. I'm not mad that Richardson won. Be honest.
If it's right now, no, he's still injured.
But there's no right now. It's
Rodgers
off
is-
season.
It's off, exactly. The off season is right now. This is the off season.
But the off season's it's up until the beginning of next.
This is crazy to me.
I don't hate the Richardson one. Me personally.
Dak Prescott
thinking
at 6
pound
is a
for pound.
fireable offense.
Dak
Kyler
Prescott
Murray at
6 is fucked
11
up.
is just stupid. And Geno Smith over Jared Goff, how?
And Cousins, for that matter.
Well, Kirk
Yeah.
was going crazy until he got injured.
All right, give me your number 1.
Patrick Mahomes,
All right. Number 2.
Josh Allen,
3.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay, 4.
Do it.
Don't let the
Dude.
chat bully you
I think
either.
I know what you
Dude.
wanted
CJ
to say.
Stroud.
Yeah, I knew it.
Wow.
I fucking knew it.
Stroud at number 4?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Wow.
CJ fucking Stroud.
Is it because he beat Michigan? I'm just kidding. He didn't actually.
No, he didn't
Can't
beat
say
Michigan. Yeah.
Okay. I did not. Okay. Number 5.
Justin Herbert,
Bailey Zappi.
Okay. Number 6.
Joe Burrow.
Luke is gonna find you. Kill you in your sleep. Number 7.
I'll go Stafford.
Stafford.
Yeah.
8.
Where'd you have Herbert?
Goff.
Goff 8.
Goff.
It's my
Did you get bullied
quarterback.
into that?
Huh?
Did you get bullied into that?
No.
9, 10.
9-10, I would put Love.
Love. Dak.
I mean, I want to put A-Rod at 10, but, like, who knows
Yeah.
what he's going to be?
Yeah, because he's old
Tore his
too.
Achilles.
I'd put Love, and then, yeah, I'll put Dak or Lawrence.
So 9 Love, 10 Lawrence. Don't feel bad.
Lawrence or Prescott, one or the other.
I'm gonna go. Come on, give me one. Don't
Which one?
One or the other. Me.
Which one?
All right, I'll go Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
So Dak at 11.
Yeah. Dak at 11,
All right.
then probably Kirk.
Stroud at number 4.
Yeah.
That's strong.
I like the kid, man, and he
Baller.
made me look like a genius.
He did. That's fair. You got that same bias I have with Lawrence. Burrow at 6. I feel like people might have some questions about that one. I used to live with a guy who had questions about that one.
What?
You have Burrow at number 6.
Burrow at 6? Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
Are you
How do
higher on him or
how do you fall
lower?
from grace?
Yeah, you think he should be higher or lower?
I have him higher
Well, I mean,
personally.
seeing what C.J. Stroud did with less, we could argue about the Packers receiving core.
Yeah.
We can't argue about
That's
the Bengals
facts.
receiving core
That's
being
facts.
like better. The Bengals receiving core is the best in the NFL.
All right.
So with what C.J. Stroud did with less,
If you put CJ Stroud with those wide receivers,
if you put Burrow above, yeah, you put C.J. Stroud on the Bengals,
they might beat the Ravens.
ridiculous. But if you want to put Burrow in your top 5, I'm not going to be mad at you. I wouldn't argue that.
Keys Wisdom says Goff is number 1.
Of course he does. Cousin Keys.
Cousin Keys.
That's
You have
terrible.
Goff at 8.
I have Goff at 8. Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't hate it. You have Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Stroud, Herbert, Burrow, and Stafford all above them.
Yeah.
I don't hate that. All right, Unky Nick. We got some time in this one.
Easy, didn't you text me your ratings? Is that what that text is?
I put them randomly on a drunken Saturday. I put them in the chat.
Do you want me
Yeah.
to throw those up?
Justin sent me a thumbs down. Let me get Nick's first. I'll give mine last.
Okay. Go
Or, I mean, you can do. What do you guys want to do? I don't care.
Go to Nick first, and then I'll.
All right,
I'll
Nick.
throw it
Number
up.
1.
All right, number 1. It's Mahomes. Yeah, let me get this list back up. But it's Mahomes. I was
auto?
looking up. Yeah, Mahomes auto 1 for sure. I mean, it's got to be. He just won the Super Bowl, 3rd one already. Number 2, I'm going to stick with this list here. I'm going Lamar Jackson. And I know he hasn't really showed it in the playoffs, but, I mean, he's losing to guys like Patrick Mahomes. And same with Josh Allen, where I'm going to be 3rd here. They have to go up against the best in the AFC, and that's Mahomes. I mean, it's hard to get over that hump. This is when it gets interesting. Number 4.
Wait, number 3 was Allen.
Number 3 is Allen.
All
I
right.
almost had a stroke reading that list.
Number 4. Yeah,
Puffer.
Yeah, that's great. Number 4.
Number 4.
I'll go Burrow. I'll
Burrow?
go Burrow at 4 here. I'll go 5 is I'll go Justin Herbert, even though I think he does have to prove it. I think next year is a big year for Herbert. I think he will prove it. 6, give me Stroud. I really like what he did this year.
This guy copied my list.
7, Jared Goff.
Oh.
I'm going Goff at 7 here. 8, I'm going Matt Stafford.
You're putting Goff over Stafford?
I'm putting Goff over Stafford at this point in their careers. I am going Jared Goff over Matt Stafford. Plus, he got the dub in the head-to-head.
You're trying to make up for not burning that jersey, huh?
No, we should have, honestly. If we had a better space to do it, I would have burned the jersey.
You just didn't want to go downstairs. We were going to go downstairs.
It was definitely sketchy. It
was sketchy. We were all turned up celebrating that night. Yeah.
That's a good point.
But what am I at here? 9?
Yeah, 9.
I'm going to go Trevor Lawrence at... Actually, I'm going to go Jordan Love at 9. And you know what? Trevor Lawrence kind of struggled at the end there. I'm going to go Brock the Rock at 10.
Wow.
Brock Purdy is at the 10th spot for me. I know it's a system quarterback, but he runs that system extremely well, and you got to give him credit for that.
Nick's only got 2 black quarterbacks in his top 10. Weird. No.
Actually, he's got 3.
Yeah,
he's kind of low. All right, this is the one I made during my drunken stupor for no reason at all. I hate that this is a thumbs down from Justin on this one already. But I had Mahomes,
Goff outside the top 10.
Allen, Lamar, Burrow, Herbert, Stroud, Stafford. Oh my!
Love at 8.
Love at 8.
Wow. Lawrence at 9.
Lawrence at 9.
Love Lawrence and Dak over Goff is wild. I'm not gonna lie.
That's not wild.
That's wild.
That's not wild at all. Love had better numbers than Goff, if I'm not mistaken.
Come on. You can't
That's
help it.
wild.
I think he had one less throwing touchdown, and maybe just the same touchdowns in total, with rushing as well.
That's wild.
How's that wild? How is that wild? Love looked phenomenal in the back half of last year.
He did.
I'm about to pull it up right now. NFL's passing stats. I'm pretty sure he's right below.
Lawrence and Dak over Goff is wild.
Man, it was in a
what do
drunken
you mean?
rage.
Yeah.
It wasn't even drunken rage. Goff was balling at that point. This is a pound for pound ranking.
Well, that's what got you upset.
Like guys that are just like yeah, that's what pissed me off. I'm doing well. Guys that can go out there and just do the damn thing. Lawrence, a little bit of injury, but he did kind of choke in moments this season.
For sure.
Especially week 18. I think there's no excuse when you have the receiver that he had.
Yeah, he had a great receiving core.
All right. Touchdowns. Because I'm pretty sure, hold on, I'm looking it up right now. Jordan Love had more touchdowns than Jared Goff.
How many?
32. Jared Goff had 30.
How many rushing touchdowns did he have?
Let me see. He had less interceptions.
Goff
2 or
had 2
3.
of them things.
More throwing touchdowns, less
Two
interceptions.
tanks.
Jordan Love rushing. I know he actually ran the ball. I don't know if he had any actual touchdowns, though. But if we're being honest, guys, come on. We're not fucking counting Jared Goff's 23 rushing touchdowns as like him being mobile or anything like that.
I mean, it counts as a touchdown. It counts as 7 points. On the
Yeah,
board.
but are we like, what are we doing? We're throwing it in there as like a mobile. Like, what do we do with those touchdowns? Like,
I mean, we're putting it
sneaky
as his,
athletic.
we're putting it as his stats that he scored touchdowns.
so we're doing the stats or pound for pound? Because I did pound for pound.
Pound for pound, yeah, we can do that. But
So-
you're bringing up stats in your pound for pound argument.
Well, yeah, because you're like scoffing at Jordan Love being there. Who has better arm?
That's what I'm saying. If you're bringing up stats,
Well, I'm bringing.
who won the division? Who has more wins? Who went further in the playoffs?
The Detroit Lions went further in the playoffs. Detroit Lions have more wins. But those are team efforts. Those are team accomplishments. Those
That's
are
not a team
accolades.
effort. You got to catch it. No.
Let me find his rushing numbers.
Are we counting Hurts' rushing numbers, rushing tutties?
Hurts.
No, those are the only ones I wouldn't count.
13
Why
of
can't
them,
I
boys.
just click here and go?
13.
Was it fucking 11 tush pushes?
Yeah, dude, he had an insane amount.
To go along with his 9 fumbles.
Yeah.
All right, rushing, he had 4. So actually, yeah, more touchdowns in total. than
Okay.
Goff.
All right.
And on top of like the eyeball test too. So don't scoff at that. And then put it up one more time because I got to make the case for whoever else we had over there.
This guy's got big.
Lawrence, pound for pound, come on.
What? He looked bad this year.
Skill set wise, better
Pound for
than Jared
pound,
Goff.
come on. Yeah. Skill set wise, the hair of the arm, it's cute. He did not play good football this year. He looked bad. And he had 2 good receivers throwing the
he
ball
didn't look
to.
bad.
He had Travis Etienne having a career year.
He didn't look bad.
He didn't look top 10.
He didn't live up to expectations. That's for damn
Yeah,
sure.
which is top 10. He didn't look good.
Played through a lot of injuries. Was never really 100%. After like whatever week that was on Monday Night Football, where he got fucking clobbered. Came back week to week after week. I remember, matter of fact, the game he came in with a knee injury against the Saints, and I was like,
I never thought I'd have to defend Goff's honor, man.
I don't know why you wouldn't think you had to do that. You host a Detroit sports show. But Lawrence, pound for pound, is a better quarterback than Jared Goff. I don't even understand.
Not last year he wasn't.
Every year he is.
Except for last year.
You're making this argument like you're making the argument. It was a pound for pound argument, but you keep trying to bring up like last year, like we're comparing like stats. If it's stats, then no.
Watching
then no,
them play
not.
football. Watching them play football. Jared Goff was a better quarterback than Trevor Lawrence last year.
We gotta go to break. Chris is yelling at me.
I don't think that's arguable. Like I watched them both play football a lot, and Jared Goff looked better than Trevor Lawrence did last year.
As a quarterback, I would have Trevor Lawrence over Jared Goff 9 times out of 10.
Like I said, you could do the arm. You could fall in love with the arm and the hair and the size. But when you put them on the field last year and they both played football, Jared Goff looked better and had more success playing football than Trevor Lawrence did.
You think Trevor Lawrence would look just as good in this system?
I don't know.
with
If
Ben Johnson?
my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. We can't tell by the system. Doug Peterson doesn't run a good offensive system.
You don't think if Trevor
You
Lawrence
love
was
Doug
in this
Peterson.
system behind this offensive line, he wouldn't look just as good? If
I
not
don't
better?
know. How would I know that?
You don't think he would? It's just yes or no.
Yeah, probably. But he's not, and he wasn't. So I'm not putting him
we're
over.
doing pound for pound. Then I'm going to take Trevor Lawrence.
Pound for
the guy
pound.
with mobility, the guy who can also run if he needs to. I'm taking that over with JG. Pound for pound.
Pound for pound, Trevor Lawrence blew a lead in the playoffs last year to the Chargers did it to Trevor Lawrence.
Yes.
Pound for pound, when you put them on the field and they played football last year, Jared Goff looked better.
Pound for pound, Detroit Lions better than Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's not what people said in the beginning of the year.